Okay, welcome to Coloring What Ifs. My name is Simon, and today we are going to be using crayons to color. Okay, on the previous video, I gave you a rough idea of how I will be coloring Iron Man, so I do suggest you all take a look at that video before I begin coloring. Okay, because I don't want to explain everything again, and you guys can quickly understand how I will be coloring. And also a reminder, always watch the video that I show when I'm coloring using a pencil. But we'll begin coloring using a crayon right now. Let me just quickly get some sort of idea of how this red will turn out. Okay, I might need to get a different red. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to find a good red. Luckily, I tested this red out because this is how the red that I was going to originally use would look like, and that does not look like red. It's more of a pinkish color. But I did find more of a reddish color, so this is the color that we will be using. Okay, so let's okay, so we are going to begin soon. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let me just get the outline of this prepared, like just on the side, so I do know how I did plan on coloring it. Okay, like I said, always keep your outline of how you're going to do it somewhat near you, so I do get a sense. Okay, so I'm going to start using coloring everything I need to using the red right now, okay? Because I don't feel like switching it up, switching the yellow and stuff, so I'm just gonna start using red. Okay, so I'm gonna use medium red on the top part, so I'm not going too deep, trying to stay within the line areas. Okay, so you will be coloring in this area. Okay, so I'm hoping I can do this fast. Okay, because coloring it does take a while, especially if you're trying to keep it in properly. So okay, so this area around here is also going to be using, I will also be using red. Trying to keep, if you find it helpful, you can try and keep the crayon as sharp as possible by either sharpening it using scissors, just like keep sharpening it. I know it wastes crayon, but it keeps it sharpened. So, and you might go through a crayon, so you might know. Depends on how you would like to or not. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, so I also forgot, I also want to darken this area as a red. Okay, darken this red area. Okay, I'm going to use a medium. And I'm going to also darken these areas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard to get a good control out of crayons, because I'm trying not to it's really hard to keep within the line areas using crayons. And if you're lucky somehow, if you're able to, try to put it in, try to fill it in dark. But right now I'm just going to use a normal red to color this area. Let's see if we can finish coloring the right arm first, okay, before we move on. Okay, so I'm just going to color it in, yeah, normally. Okay. Okay, so I'll color this in normal. Okay, initially I was thinking about splitting this in parts to dark normal, but I'm just going to try and do this portion a light red. So I don't want to. Okay, so light, so barely using my hands to go over it, but so you don't want to press too much on this. You just want to simply move your hands around it with the crayon on hand. So that's how you would create a light red. So I don't know if you can notice it, but this is a light red. Okay, then you want to go to a normal. I want to do normal right here, a normal sort of red right here. Okay, so hopefully that would be okay. Okay, so the rest of the way I want to try and do normals as well, normal reds. Normal red. Or should I use a darkened red right here? Actually, I told you I'd do it normal, so we'll just keep it simple and do it normal, okay? Hopefully I try and keep within the lines, but I'm still finding it difficult, okay? And like I said in the previous, when we outlined the previous ones, when I said I'll split it in 3 spots, right here, we will be doing the same thing in this area. Okay, we're going to split it in 3 areas. Okay, so this one would pretty much be a normal red. Okay, you can split it up in 4 and make it one area normal, and then this will be a yellow, and I want to do this side a dark red. Okay, so it's going to be dark. So normal red, normal yellow, and a dark red on the back side. Okay, so that's how it's going to be like for the majority of it. Like for this area as well, it's basically going to sort of be split in 2. Okay, so I'm going to split areas like this in 2. Okay, so one area would like that be like this. Okay, it'll follow this sort of line, okay, and then this area would be the dark one as well. Okay, so the final finger would be dark. Okay, sorry, I know I told you something else when I was outlining this, but I just feel like it would look a bit better if we used crayons and we did it this way. Okay, so we could have made this part of the light red, but let's just keep it normal. Okay, so where some of my reds are getting off of the lines. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, doing the dark. So yeah, I didn't want to make lines for the dark to show dark and red, because it wouldn't look as good as I would hope it would be. Okay, so let's also do a dark red. Right here. Okay. Okay, right here on this side. Okay, and then this would be a normal red as well. Okay, this spot's supposed to be a red as well. Okay, so we'll just red it up, just normal red. I forgot to color this area. Okay, so normal red. Yeah, just normal one. Okay, okay now we are going to move towards the chest area. Okay, oh wait, just do this there, forgot it. Dark, that was dark. Okay, so I'm just going to show you which areas we said we would do dark. Okay, so we did this area dark, using a dark red. Okay. Okay, I'm trying so really hard to keep it in within the lines. Okay, so I'm focusing on the chest area. Okay, I'm gonna keep it sort of light, or yeah, actually I might just put it a normal red. I accidentally did a light when I was doing that, but I think a normal red would look better. Yeah, it might look better just coloring it in normal. See, what's good about this is when it's all red, you can just go over the lines as much as you want, and especially if it's dark, you can just go over that. Cause let's see, yeah, that's the benefit of this drawing. Some parts require you detail, but a lot of parts don't. Like you're free to color. Like you won't make a mistake coloring it, because that is Iron Man. Okay, so we gotta keep coloring this. You can spend as much time as you want on this part. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to get rid of the body as fast as possible. Okay, so okay, we said we're going to keep this region yellow, so we'll just start by we'll keep this area a darker. We're going to do it not completely dark, but we're going to sort of do a darker tone of red, okay? A darker there is the normal tone. Okay, right up here for the first one, okay? For the first one, just a darker than normal, okay? Because there should be like, you could create like a variety of tones, like darknesses, but normal, we're gonna be using a medium and light and really dark. But I want to see if we could, once we sort of press it, we can get a sort of a normal one. Okay, so right now I want to continue doing normal, just getting just a normal dark one right here, just a bit of, just continue doing it normally. You can press on a bit, but just not hard, like so, like that. You can see how I did this. Okay, so I did normal and sort of a normal darkish tone. Okay, and then for the stomach area, we discussed about splitting it into 3 parts. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like there. Okay, just keep it simple like this. Just gonna do it in a curve. I might as well just do it in curve area. Okay, so this area we're just gonna do a dark black, so we're gonna press on it. Okay, on the outer regions. Okay, sort of like a darkish area, and then we're gonna do a light red right here. Okay, so let's just quickly do this light one. We'll stop once we get here. A light. Okay. So once we're in this smaller area, we'll be doing back to that normal darkness. Okay, because under starting from here and below, we won't be doing dark. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so like we were saying, we will be coloring this area dark again, and we will go dark as well right here, dark, darkish reddish. Okay, and then we will be going. So I said that we'd be splitting this area, so let's split it sort of in, let's say, a curvish angle. Okay, so we'll be splitting it like that. Okay, yeah, good enough. Okay, and we will be using red. Remember, a bit darker red, not pushing it, just like. Okay. Actually, I might just put another small area right here, just the dark, so we'll split it into 3. Okay, so this area right here, just small area, we'll do it dark. We'll do a dark red. Okay, so might it's okay. See, I know I've been changing it up a bit, but I might change it back to normal because this isn't looking as well as I was hoping it would be. So yeah, just try it out, putting a dark red on that area. Okay, like press it darker. Okay, so now that we got this area, we will also be doing sort of a dark red right here. Oh, I believe we said we would use. Made a mistake. Okay, I'll just try and save myself by doing this, and hopefully it still might look like okay. Normally I would have left would have not, this area wouldn't be red. I would have curved it up a bit, but unfortunately I didn't. Okay, so I'm also gonna actually I'm gonna use just red all over this area. Okay. So let's just spread it up. I'm making quite a few mistakes going out, so I have to try and keep myself more focused on this area. Okay, so for this, I think I'm going to split it into 3, because we did discuss about how we will be doing this. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and split it into 3. Okay, so just this 3 right here. So dark right here, dark red. So these are going to be normal and darks on this side. Okay, so it's going to be like the normal darkness that we are using. Okay, and I'm debating whether this should be dark. Yeah, let's just put it normal everywhere else. Okay, so would that be okay? Oh, well, we'll figure it. That's good enough. Okay, so this feet area will, this would be more of a, I think we should just do a dark red for the entire thing. Okay. So this feet should be dark for sure. Okay, so we got this dark. Okay. This. Oh, and I forgot to do red this area too. Okay, so these are also going to be, yeah, these are, everything here is going to be also red. So red, just like red. Okay, I want to give this area a more of a dark red, so probably I might put a dark, I might use the dark red on this side. These, I don't know if they're the butts or I don't know, but actually I'm gonna give it this one a normal, a bit of dark but pretty normal. Okay, so oh yeah, this part is red as well. Okay, so this should be this part of it. Oh yeah, and I also need to do this part as well. So I'm gonna do red, a normal red right here. Okay. And then I might do a light red right up here, okay? Just a light one. Okay. Because I'm barely doing any lights. Okay, so the rest parts are okay. Oh yeah, the rest I will be doing in. Okay, I'll be doing it in threes. I'll split it into threes. Okay, so this one would be yellow. Oh, why am I coloring? This one should be dark right here. Okay, I'll keep this one pretty normal. Okay, yeah. Okay, and hopefully when it comes out it'll look a bit better. Okay, and then I want to color this area all red. We'll keep it to a normal dark red, okay? So we'll just do that for the entire thing. Normal dark, darker red, but not completely dark. Just we'll press on it a bit more, okay? Okay. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much the reds that we will be using for now. I will probably go back just to see if I can give some more detail into this. Okay, now we will be using the yellow, okay? So the yellow of this we will be using to color the face area and this area and the arms, this area and this area, okay? Yeah, okay, so of course I'm going to keep the front, yeah, it's just going to be a light sort of yellow, so not too much, just probably might do dark yellow on the sides, but I'm just going to try and keep everything really light, like still noticeable as a yellow, but try and keep within the lines and not with the red, because yellow and red make orange. I don't know if this thing mixes, but okay, so this is the basic look of how Iron Man will look like. Don't expect the one of those high tech whatever it looks like what they have in the movies and stuff. This is just a general look. So I'm gonna put yellow here, yellow here. This one's gonna be a bit darker yellow, so I'm gonna press on it. I press this yellow. Okay, this one I'm just gonna keep it normal yellow. This one I'm gonna just press on it, not too much, just like I did with the reds. Just give it a nice red tone, like a yellow color. Okay, and the same would be, yeah, the same would be in this case as well. Yeah, I'll just do that. Just push it, not too dark, just a bit more than normal. Okay. So you'll notice it more. Okay. Just I could put more detail in this and put like a gray metallic, like some sort of appearance that would make it look more, I don't know, more nuanced or more high-tech, but trying to keep that simple as possible. Okay, so also I forgot to color in the triangle, like that triangle, using red. Okay, so, or not a triangle, whatever the shape is. You can say diamond cut. Okay, so I'm just gonna accident. Okay, I'll just use the dark red. Okay, this is going to, and if you don't have a dark red, if you're unable to keep within this line, just continue doing a light one. Okay. Okay, so next we will be using the blue. This is, okay, so we're gonna do a light blue around it. Okay, we're not gonna do too much, just a light sort of blue around it. Okay, it's gonna be not too dark, just you'll barely notice it. If you do notice it, that is okay. Well, okay. So you pretty much, if you look closely here, you can't really tell, but there is blue around it, so it gives this thing. And now we're gonna use the white. Okay, let me just make sure this is actually a clean white, because white gets, remember, always make sure there's no past crayons that were used, that this white went over, because they usually mark it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna color this area over it. Okay, this would give it a rough. Okay, so this is how the Iron Man would look like. Okay, so far, hopefully this looks good. I'm not for sure. Okay, now we are going to move on to the scenery, the background. Okay, so hopefully I try on doing that as quickly as possible. Okay, so like I was saying, I was planning on doing buildings, the sky, and the sun. I'll try doing that pretty fast. Okay, so let's stick with the buildings. Okay, keep this fairly simple. Not, okay, you don't have to do buildings. I'm just, because like once I'm done the buildings, I can make the flying sort of things. Okay, I really don't care about the details at this moment of these buildings. So if you guys have time, you guys want to, you guys can focus on the buildings. But for this, for all my things, I don't want to spend too much time on the buildings. Cause like the back, I was focusing more on the Iron Man. I don't want to focus too much on the buildings. Unless you are interested in spending time on it. This is why I left the background blank, because I give you guys the opportunity to spend time on doing something, like on actually making the background look good. Like you can also do like extra characters, I don't know, or just leave it blank, or yeah, or do so, sorry, trying to fill this up as fast as possible. Okay, so I don't even know what I'm doing at this moment. I'm just making random shapes. So hopefully they look like buildings to you. Okay, let me just do one more. Okay. Okay, good enough. Okay, now that I got this pretty much done, let me just do some squares here. Let me just, okay, so let's keep this done. Okay, so now that I've done like that, I'm gonna try and make it appear like it's actually moving. So I'm gonna use the red and the yellow. I might try using the blue for a bit, but I'm gonna be mainly using the red and the yellow. Okay, so I'm just gonna tighten it like this, just slightly give it a couple of movements like this. Just like as you can see, I'm just lightly. Okay, I'm just making sure it doesn't go beyond it. Well, you could do beyond it, doesn't matter. Just makes it look like. Okay, so. Okay, then make this. Okay, so. Yep. Actually, I might just do it all red, just to save time, because if I see it in yellow, I'd have to figure out which spots. Okay, maybe. And actually, I might do some more. Should I do? Okay, actually, I'm gonna leave the background. I'm just gonna focus on this area because I don't wanna risk it. Actually, I might just put a bit. Just a bit of a zoom right here. Okay. Okay. Just give this area a bit. Okay. Just gotta make sure it doesn't interfere with the yellow. So if it gets in front of the yellow, that just ruins it. Okay. So once that happens, I might use some white as well. Like I was saying, just hopefully that, okay, just go tap some white over it. Okay, just lightly go over it. Might not notice it but there are some yellow, some white crayon marks around here, so just use it just in case. just give it the feel of it. Be using some crayons right here. And I might use the crayons where it won't interfere really with the drawing. Okay. Okay, so this is roughly how the crayons would look like using the crayons. Now I have to do this guy. Okay, so this guy, I said we were gonna do a light blue with clouds. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the clouds like, just try and okay, nice. Yeah, I want to keep the clouds as awkward as possible. Okay, like I've always said, clouds, they don't have a layout, proper layout, so what I have to do is do a light. Lightly use the blue. Let's see if I have time to do this. If you guys want to follow, or you guys just want to move along further along the video, that's okay. I'll try and do this as quickly as possible. You guys can spend even more time just to focus and make sure there is no mistakes that might be made. Like I said, just try not to get within those line areas. So I'm gonna use the yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna use the yellow for the sun right now. I'm just gonna go over. I'm just gonna quickly I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, hopefully you guys can see this, or actually, you guys probably have a better a sun that you prefer looking at, so you don't have to do this type of sun, this thing, because we are almost done this entire thing. Okay, so pretty much this is what I'm looking at it again. Okay, so this is what I've gotten, and hopefully you guys like this or would enjoy doing something like this, but just try to keep it your best. And before I leave you, I just want to remind you, keep it simple. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and possibly leave a comment if you want to.